Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. So, we want to talk today about how the Coinfluence project is going to be a game changer in cryptocurrency. So, what Coinfluence is doing is it is partnering up with these celebrities. It is going to be this influencer platform that is connecting a funding system throughout many would-be successful cryptocurrency projects. And so it is kind of the next evolution, I think, and how we're going to see a lot of venture capitalist firms operate. And this is going to be a lot more geared toward really seeking out projects that can be that next big, great project. And through systems like this, there's going to be a great deal more ability to find them, right? So there's going to be probably a lot more opportunity out there for that next big, great project, and not the ratios of what we get with a lot of venture capital firms, where it's probably like a 90% turn down ratio. So, what we got to find out a lot about the Coinfluence project is uh, celebrities like Bawwa, who've come on, have joined the project, over 4.7 million followers on Instagram, over 3 million followers on Twitter. And it's not just that. The thing about celebrities is it's a kind of small world for celebrities. So there's actually another celebrity that's kind of a mystery celebrity that's going to be coming on board. So it's going to be two more celebrities, two out of the 12 celebrities, and which ones is it going to be? But before you all start guessing about who's going to be the next celebrity on the Confluence project, this takes me back to something I had been saying years ago in cryptocurrency. And this was like when I first got into cryptocurrency. And I was thinking, I understand that cryptocurrency is decentralized. I understand that, I was trying to go back to those celebrities, but, and I understand all these things about, cryptocurrency being, you know, not something where there's like this kind of central group of people who make decisions about what the direction of cryptocurrency goes, but it being kind of more geared toward a more decentralized situation. But we've seen just so many variations of what happens in the cryptocurrency space. And I always thought that it would make sense that many of these projects, whether it be a community of people, a foundation of people, a company of people, go out and just broker deals with celebrities and get them to promote and be affiliates to many cryptocurrency projects with the billions of dollars, trillions of dollars that cryptocurrency has moved. It would almost seem that this would be just a natural thought process, and that this would have been something that many would have thought of. Even if you look at some of the bigger figures in cryptocurrency, so whether it been like the Roger Veers or the Vitaliks of the world, it was always quite strange to me that they never really connected dots and kind of just went, well, hey, and I think Vitalik's now, friends with many celebrities, whether it be people like Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, or whatever the case may be. But I always thought it would just make sense to, if you're friends with these people, why not partner up, create an awareness for cryptocurrency and the good it can do for the world. And it just seemed like no project was able to really get a handle on that. Now, maybe perhaps some of it might have been due to maybe some legal concerns, but I don't really know if that was the reason why. During certain ICOs, There have been some concerns, depending on regulations and where they're done. But it just seemed like this would be a very easy thing to pay celebrities to talk about these projects, right? Make deals with these celebrities, to make deals with big internet sensations and content influencers, right? And these big social media influencers. But it just seemed like there was never really a good methodology to do that until we get something like Coinfluence. And if you don't know exactly what Coinfluence is all about, as you can see through the celebrities, basically what's different about Coinfluence is that it's going to take the power of these content or these celebrities, these social media influencers, and use them to promote and bring awareness to other projects that are kind of going to fall under the umbrella of the Coinfluence group. As to say, Coinfluence is going to be the system to get funding and get awareness to great cryptocurrency projects. So they're kind of like they're similar to what we get with the DAOs or the decentralized autonomous organizations, but at the same time, it kind of feels like it could be in line with being some type of a company or firm or venture capital firm. So maybe it's an amalgam of things. But the bottom line is something like this was needed because what's going to happen is that's a more efficient way of getting awareness to projects and it not being. And I'll just give you a quick example of what I mean. And I kind of touched on a little bit in the last video we did on Coinfluence. But if you look at someone like Vitalik and EOS, many of these big cryptocurrencies that went to venture capitalists and got hundreds of millions of dollars, millions upon millions of dollars to kind of put them in a situation where they almost couldn't fail, right? Because they have multi-millions of dollars to keep the market going. Most people would have their money in there. And, many of these projects aren't doing well based on how good they are or the good they do or how useful they are, but just that they were well funded and highly speculated and highly hyped. And that's the reality of crypto that good projects aren't enough. And good projects aren't really what's driving the space until maybe now with something like Coinfluence, where you're gonna actually have this entity here that's going to basically be able to pick out really quality projects and have these influencers and be well funded to help make this happen, where they can go out and they can push that next big project to the forefront that deserves to be there. And it's not just there because they were heavily funded by venture capitalists in some cases, just wanting to make their portfolios look good for their private equity clients. Excuse me, guys. Seems to be a habit with me forgetting to turn off my notifications. But I think you're kind of getting the gist of this and why this is so important. Now, of course, if we move from maybe it's not that your cryptocurrency projects are good that are why they're kind of hyped up and put in the front of people, but just that they're hyped, and it just shows the power of the community, right, and how important a community is to a project. And if you got a really good community, you're probably going to have a really good cryptocurrency and blockchain project. So you know, the only problem with that though is that the very deserving projects that are really going to do a lot of good for the world, they can get drowned out in the noise. So what Coinfluence is going to do, it's going to bring true value and equity back into cryptocurrency where it belongs, beyond the hype, by selecting projects that make sense so that as they're taking some of their ICO money from funds and they're taking this money and they're building a better infrastructure for helping to fund these projects. Um, Basically, they're going to be using some of that money to fund these projects out there and using the power of the celebrity influence and the social media influence to be able to get those companies launched off the ground, get those projects launched off the ground. So that is so very big because cryptocurrency hasn't done very well at this so far, right? So have you guessed the next two celebrities coming on board with Coinfluence next? I'm gonna make one guess, only because this person has done well in cryptocurrency already, and usually when you have a good experience with something, you don't have to be convinced again that it's something there, and that is the great performer Nas, who did very well on the Coinbase ICO. So Nas is probably sitting in the clouds now. He's probably made a lot of money with the Coinbase ICO, and he's probably interested in doing some more things in the area of cryptocurrency as he sees the power of it. And so, I can definitely see it being him. Uh, I think Omarion and Bawwa are good friends. So the next person probably a good friend of Bow Wow. Maybe Bow Wow's probably going to end up being responsible for getting a lot more of these celebrities on board because Bow Wow probably knows many of these celebrities, and he's probably getting open up the doors for Coinfluence, and that's so very important. Again, cryptocurrency hasn't done a good job of handling this area, and they downplay a lot because I know there's a lot of great projects in cryptocurrency that just aren't out there enough, aren't well marketed enough to the point where they're going to be able to accomplish this. So now that opportunity lies there, not just with these big celebrities and big social media influencers, but also with you. The affiliate program is open to many of you, and I'm also going to drop my link in it. Not just to shield a project or make money, but I'm dropping my link because I really believe in the project, and earning some crypto off this can help to fund our project we're involved in that we're going to take you over to real quick. I always make a decision to plug our project because I think it's just that important. So let's get you over there right quick. Plug that project before we get out of here. All right, so I better get out of here before my camera dies too. But Bitcoin MYK, our project, imagine Bitcoin meets Facebook meets universal basic income. Why do we need universal basic income? Because we're heading into a robotics revolution, the age of super AIs, and it is predicted that about 47% of jobs will fall hand to automation, and there's going to need to be systems in order to be able to support people who are no longer going to be competitive in the workforce. This may reach its zenith, and as many people are scrambling to find solutions to solving this issue. Uh-oh, and I'm going out right quick, so I better hurry up then. So uh, make sure you check out Bitcoin MYK. Make sure to uh, use our link for the Coinfluence app, Coinfluence project, a great project doing just what we just explained during the video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section, or look for us on live support on the Bitcoin MYK project. But that's all I want to say in this video. This is going to be a game changer with Coinfluence and the celebrities and solving this problem in cryptocurrency to get deserving projects out there. And Bitcoin NYK as well is open for you all to give the people what you deserve and what you earn and what is yours, the inheritance of this world, of this planet, and to be good stewards of it and make the world a better place. That's all I want to say in this video. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.